everyone, back again, finally getting back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness after, I don't know, a day or so with some trouble uploading and recording issues. We'll have to see about later today if we get some more video up. It wouldn't let me live stream either without shutting basically just the Wi-Fi, just kept disconnecting and so forth. I tried my best to get something here with the camera, and it doesn't seem to want to do a whole lot for me right now, so I apologize. But I got a video out the best I could. There we go. As you can see. Okay, so Jolteon and Shiftry starting us out. Go ahead and go for some quick damage here. Fake out for the flinch on Roselia. Critical hit. Wow, that doesn't happen very often. Just a knockout off fake out. Guaranteed to go first. As long as nothing else is going on with priority and so forth. Belly drum. I don't know if I'm going to need that. Get rid of your own HP. That's what I don't like about it. I don't love smelling salt, but it works well with Thunder Wave, so I think it's okay for now. Smeargle coming out. Thunderbolt on Yanma. Should knock him out. Okay, 2-0 off 2 attacks. Good start. Usually they have 1 to 2 Shadow Pokemon at least at this point. Vileplume is not a Shadow Pokemon here. Go for the double on Smeargle. Okay, knockout. You don't expect them to have 3 Shadow Pokemon yet. That's a Shadow, isn't it? No, I already caught the Shadow Altaria. Okay. I apologize for the screen. I'm really trying to get something here, but it either won't show the bottom or whatever here. That's kind of the situation that it wants to be in right now. So Vileplume and Altaria. Double up on them. We're going to get into where you're going to have 3 to 7 Pokemon that are Shadow Pokemon by the end of this. Secret Power. See now it's just lopsided. There we go. Gatorade. I don't want that to be a problem. Start healing up, and my attacks are not going to do as much here. Okay, so nothing that is going to... No Shadow Pokemon, I'm trying to say. Like, if it's 1 or none, I don't know how many more ones we're going to run into. It's going to get pretty wild here soon, whether it's on this video or later down the road. Got to worry about running out of PowerPoints and stuff as well. And keep on chugging along here. We've done a good majority of the work on here to get this far recently. Yeah, Kangaskhan gets purified. Oh, rare candies. 3 rare candies. Which raise my level by 1. And nothing's right there. Oh, what a scrub. Lets me get the rare candies. But then ambushes. That's interesting. Okay, Sableye. What was the other one? I think I already fought the Shadow Sableye. Bayonet. Okay. Excuse me, I literally just woke up, so I'm dealing with just waking up. Kind of rushing through this as much as I can before I have to run off here pretty soon. Woke up trying to get a video out at least. And then probably do some more esoteric content. Some videos up by Rebel Call, Wake Up Call, Call for Archives. Those channels. Some others maybe, we'll see. Dusclops, gonna take a couple bullet seeds. Probably just try to go for attacking on Dusclops for a while here. Seems logical. Don't want to waste Thunder Wave necessarily yet. I wasn't really scared of Sableye attacking power right now. I feel like Dusclops frankly has more more ability to do attacking moves and things that are really going to hurt me. So that's why I stuck with him. Crobat is not going to be the shadow Pokemon here. But he is weak to Thunderbolt, electric moves. I can't get this just perfectly right to show the bottom and the top of the screen. It just doesn't want to work out for me right now. I don't know if this is just going to be a filler battle with no shadow Pokemon or what. And I'm really struggling with this. I apologize, but there's nothing I could do about it. Struggling with the bottom and the top here. Okay, you can pretty well see. That's one that I do have double super effective on. Wailord is not the shadow Pokemon. I would be an interesting shadow Pokemon for sure, though. Okay, nothing. Nothing. For shadow Pokemon for you. I kind of didn't expect it, just in case you didn't go and circle around. You could have probably dodged this battle, but you do not want to dodge battles because we are already, I feel like, getting pretty comparable in level, and they're going to start popping out at level 50 soon and higher, I do believe. And I don't want to deal with that at a low level. I forgot that, see, it fell. That was not my doing. I forgot to turn the brightness on. So now it's probably much brighter. I totally forgot that. I forget sometimes how much of a difference that makes. Seriously, dude? I know you're an inanimate object. Come on. It doesn't really work if I move it up or back. Got about 8 minutes so far. Do not know the excuse me. Do not know how long it's going to record. So it's got to be perfectly set here. It doesn't want to be perfectly set. Try to flip the camera around. Might be a little better eventually. This irritates me because I try really hard to make a good camera angle. And it just doesn't want to cooperate. As you can tell, this is all stuff that shouldn't have been a problem after I started the video. There we go. Okay, should be good to start the next battle here soon. Go for the save. 57 shadow Pokemon snagged. So, at least 2/3 of them. And this is where, pretty soon, we're going to run into a lot of shadow Pokemon. PP Max. Don't plan to be using that right away. kind of a boss rush coming up soon. You got Snaddle, Eldest, Ardos, Greevil, Gorgon. Yep. Some other randoms in between. You know. Okay, don't really need E-Gun right now. Mirror Radar. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait on you, Mirror Radar, frankly. Mirror Radar is where Mirror B shows up, and that's where you can recatch your Mist Shadow Pokemon that you knocked out. You knocked out a fair deal so far. So once we get, I think we go up from there. Or down, either way. You're going to fall through the ceiling and so forth. So you have to watch where you're going, whether you want to or not want to go to a certain spot. So that one item I think is only accessible when you drop yourself from the ceiling. Or maybe I can connect from here. We've got purple to purple. Gets us back to the exact spot we were in. Purple to purple. Showed off what I could do there. You've done a couple of these little mini games earlier in the game too, if you went out of your way. This might be completely new unless you went to Kamiko's basement and whatnot and actually did it. Okay, so see, we have these spots where we can fall through the ground, fall through the ceiling. Okay, I'm gonna guess every single trainer has a shadow Pokemon from here on. There's actually several battles that don't have shadow Pokemon I'm kind of surprised about. I think they actually could have even tried to do a little more with all that, where each trainer had like one shadow Pokemon instead of like someone having like 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. But I guess it makes sense in boss battles. These are good experience to get leveled up. Just working on Shiftry and Jolteon for a little longer. For the Bite and Bullet Seed. Jolteon's a little bit limited against Lantern here. Water and Electric just doesn't work out too well. Very likely has Volt Absorb, so if I use an electric move, he's going to gain points instead of lose them. Flail is going to do more damage because he's hurt a little bit, but doesn't do enough to concern me all that much. Go for another Bite. Did get paralyzed. Oh, maybe he doesn't have that because I probably did start with a Thunderbolt, didn't I? Kind of zoned out when I did that. Or maybe I just did a Thunder Wave. I don't remember. Either way, he's gone. Lickitung is our shadow Pokemon here. Go ahead and set up that Thunder Wave on him. He's surprisingly good. And start attacking and doing some damage. You don't think he's going to do much. You might be a little surprised. Metal Sound from Magneton weakens my special defense. Go ahead. Thunder Wave here. Go for the Fake Out, I think, here. Okay. Or I didn't mean Fake Out. If I hit Fake Out, I was... Oh, man. Not Fake. I meant Secret Power is what I wanted. I was thinking Fake Out because, like, when he came out first, he came out instead of me coming out first. Because when you use Fake Out, it has to be used on your first turn of coming out onto the field. just momentary seconds of not really thinking clearly. Secret power is what for the bite. I know Jolteon and Shiftry are both high risk to get knocked out here. And since this video is over 15 minutes, I will be only able to upload it on 3 channels. So that is fine. I can upload it on 1 and kind of just be done with it. Should be on X, Y, and I. We'll see if I upload it on any others. I'm going to go ahead and make some more content on different topics, probably as soon as this camera shuts off on me. But this is Lickitung. So you'll see in the video, I should say like how to catch Shadow Lickitung. We've got, let's go for the Giga Drain. Jolteon's at 43. He was at like, I mean, he was lagging a little bit behind. So it's nice to see him get up to 43. Waiting to use those rare candies on something really decent. Okay, did a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and heal pretty soon. Probably after this battle, unfortunately. Go ahead and throw some Ultra Balls at this point. 62 Ultra Balls. Go for another Giga Drain. I'm okay with restoring my points a little bit more. Snag Ball, Ultra Ball. In the green, level 38. Broke out. Nothing more was expected there. Giga Drain, at least get him down to yellow here. Nice damage there. Shadow Rush, thankfully doesn't hurt itself like on Coliseum, because that becomes a serious problem. They start to hurt themselves, can knock themselves out a lot easier. This game, it's much harder for them to do so. I'm try to go for a quick attack. I don't think it should knock him out. It may, but I don't think it necessarily will. 38, so actually, the Shadow Pokemon here is lower than the Pokemon I'm using. That's a little bit surprising. I think some of them will be around level 40s. And then they'll definitely start to spike up. Okay, Lickitung is caught. That is what we wanted. No, I want to get that chest, but I don't want to trigger another battle yet. Show how to heal up here. I don't think I'll go to the boxes, but I think I will just heal up. Go purple. Skip a little bit of it. Back to near the beginning of this route. It's called Citadark Isle here. Is the very final kind of mandatory task that you have to do in this game. That's going to be a tease. This is the spot where you're going to run into the Shadow Lugia. You're going to run into like Swallow, Magnetric. Yeah, those are shadows. Tauros, Rhydon, Snorlax, Lapras, Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos. I didn't say them already. Obviously, we got Lickitung, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. I caught those off screen. There are a good portion here. I haven't said that enough. Coming down the elevator. Soon we'll be battling Snattle, Gorgon, Eldis, Ardos, and Greevil. These are very strong trainers. I don't know. You don't face Loverina again. You do that upstairs. There's the box. And right around the corner here is the healing. Kangaskhan is ready to be purified. Lickitung is ready to go into the box. And that box helps purify them slowly, so you don't have to really battle with them. So XD, you will, if you do things right, you will be able to purify much quicker than on Coliseum, because there is no machine to do so on Coliseum. You have to actually battle with them or spend a lot on cologne cases. And they get pricey and annoying. Going back the same way, pretty linear. Do the same way, in and out. Go back up the elevator here. Really like the design of this area, very detail oriented. I think there's a lot of detail here. They put this trolling area little thing here. They put like the case that you grab this case and then you turn around and then a trainer battle. That's interesting there. You go down here, back to where we were, over a cliff. It's a bit interesting there. It's a long way down. It's like Donkey when he's going over the dang bridge on Shrek. I'm looking down, Shrek, I'm looking down. That's great. Back to the same area. Let's see if we move purple to purple here. I cannot. That chest there I can't open unless I go right over here and fall down, it looks like. I can go from orange to orange there. That's it. Same there. See, they got a little bit of trolling there. A little bit of, oh, you should be able to do it, but you can't. Go red to red. It's a nice little walkthrough on how to get higher up too, not just battling and catching some shadow Pokemon. So hopefully that's very helpful to people. This wasn't going to be the very final battle here, because there are a lot. Okay, Venomoth. So yeah, Venomoth is one of the Pokemon that I caught on, was it the last video I actually recorded. So they're actually really purifying quickly. That one's a trick. You easily fall through. Full heal. 4 full heals. That's a little scary there too. They just pop out. We have what, Scyther? I think Scyther's coming up. If it's not this battle, it's another Stantler. No, Stantler X-Ploud. Stantler's a shadow on Coliseum later on. And I've noticed that a lot. There's a lot of Coliseum shadow Pokemon that are involved here. Oh, Intimidate! Oh, lovely. Fake out Stantler, Thunderwave, the other one, X-Ploud. Just because. Might not go for the Thunderbolt knockout real quickly. Double the Stantler. Thunderbolt knocks him out by himself. Hopefully you don't bring in like a ground or water type or rock. Thunder. Alright, Bullet Seam. So there's the Shadow Scyther. So this is going to be 2 Shadow Pokemon. Very likely. Scyther, I think Pinsir's one, so Pinsir might be the one here. And all these Pokemon, as soon as they're purified and the game's beaten, can be sent over all the way to Generation 5. And that's what I'm looking to do. I really want to save that Master Ball. I don't 100% need it on this game. And I want to move those over to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, so I can finally move on with Platinum. Get those roaming legendaries as in the Master Balls. I have no shame about those, no qualms about just Master Balling them, because I run into them every now and then when I do very little work to hunt them, just to show that I can, you know, throw a ball at them and they break out. Chansey is going to be very defensive here. Also doesn't, well, I assume you can evolve it. They don't really expect you to evolve it though on this game. You're gonna need like Soothe Bell and all that. Oh yes, and then the Ori Coliseum where you get the lucky egg. Do not know what the plan is after I kind of beat the game. I don't know if I'm gonna really worry about too much after this final battles. After these final battles. If I want to really go into... Whoa! One hit on defensive Chansey. Okay. That really surprised me, frankly. Go for the bite. That surprised me too. I'm getting critical hits. Down to yellow. A bit of chip damage here. 3. Pretty good damage there to start catching it. You can see Scyther's got some decent attack behind it. Definitely can throw out some damage. The camera's still rolling, but sometimes it'll separate into 2 different videos. I do not know how to go really around that besides end the video. So I might take a break after this and go ahead and upload it, because I don't expect it to go much longer than 30 minutes. And Scyther is caught. Plus I have to go back and heal, but I did run into 3 shadow Pokemon, I do believe, here. So I did show off some new ones. Chansey fled. Mirror B will be having you at one point. Speaking of, Mirror B is going to be showing up. Or missing. He's going to go missing here. Just going to show up here. This might be one of these like torture battles once you go up and they just attack you. Yeah. Is it Snaddle or Gorgon? I think it's Snaddle here. So I'm going to show Snaddle. I'll probably do the battle off, or do the battle later. But let's go ahead and show what he kind of has. He's going to have, what? Solrock? Because Lunatone was here. He's going to have a pretty competitive strategy, I would say. It's probably going to be like Earthquake, Levitate, Protect, Earthquake, something like that. As you can see, I'm a little behind here. You know, I am a little damaged because I didn't heal. So maybe I get through this battle, maybe I don't, but at least we'll show kind of what he has for now. Matang almost goes down. It's actually kind of surprising they don't do Metagross. Because it is 45, right? It's not 55. Quick attack for the damage. Hoping for the knockout. Okay. I'm 4 times super effective on Quagsire, which, you know, maybe I should just leave him and let him kind of knock out Jolteon. Oh, Scizor. You get Scyther downstairs. There's a Scizor. I guess that's cool. It lets you pick, you know, if you want it, but you have to trade to evolve Scyther. So if you're ever going to get a Scizor, you're going to have the metal coat and trade. So I don't know how I feel about that. You're going to have 2 to 3 shadows, right? Solrock is going to be one of the 3, most likely. Because once he throws out the first one, usually that's a good indication that he's got more afterwards. Fire type. I don't have a fire type for Scyther. Solar Wind. That is 4 times super effective on my shift tree. Scyther's going to be a big attacker, clearly. So they're a lot more comparable in levels than they were. So that is nice. Steel. That's a bit annoying, frankly. Go ahead and throw out Wall Rain. Just waiting on when I'll be using these rare candies. I'm trying to catch these Pokemon, or I would just knock them out and deal with that situation. I'm going to get some defending Pokemon here soon. Ones that can take a lot of hits and so forth. That Chansey threw me off, but I mean, Solrock is coming up, and that's really annoying of a Pokemon to do a lot of damage on. Generally, I keep knocking out the Pokemon, the non-Shadow Pokemon, and just let the Shadow Pokemon go because, I don't know, it just seems to work out better that way. I don't know if that's necessarily smart or not, but it's what I generally do. As you can see, Silverwind's kicking in, doing some damage. We've got Hariyama coming out. He's my EXP share Pokemon right now. Ooh, confused. You don't really want him confused because he'll start hitting himself, hurting himself. So I'm going to go out of my way to not attack Solrock until he is done, so I don't have to worry about himself not getting knocked out. And I want the Scyther gone anyway, so I will be doing as much damage to the Scyther as possible. Fake out, cause him to miss a turn. Water gun for chip damage. Likely. Okay, a little more on chip damage. Flinch. Confusion, paralyze. Shadow Reeve. That's just a straight up attack, I do believe. On both. Always super effective. But your damage doesn't hurt that much. You got the Shadow Sky. Dropping down. Hitting my Pokemon. I am shocked the camera's still rolling. It's because I have nothing else on here. This is actually one of my longer videos of actually recording. That actually went up. I kind of like making these longer videos, but it's difficult because generally I don't have the ability, and this is the first one that I have. You know, that I have nothing else. Cast form is not a shadow. Like, that's a bit strange.